Hello, my dear students. Look at the picture and suggest what today's theme. Yes, you are right. Today we are going to speak about the story zhibek. Learning objectives that this lesson is contributing to. Recognize typical features at word, sentence and text level in a range of written genres. Respect different points of view. Understand the main points in text on a growing range of unfamiliar general and curricular topics, including some extended text. Aims of this lesson: identify all specific information and explain a range of thematic connections in text and use a range of target vocabulary in identifying synonyms. Task 1. What do you know about the story of zhibek? Discuss what you know in pairs. Now, please listen the information box to find out more. zhibek is a beautiful folk poem from Kazakhstan with a similar story to Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. In 1934, the composer Evgeny Brusilovsky and the poet Gabit Musrepov based the first ever Kazakh opera on the poem. Sultan Kojikov also made a film of the story in 1972. Years later, the Astana Opera, which opened in 2013, put on an extremely successful production of Brusilovsky's opera. Task 2. How are these names related to zhibek? Tulegen, Bikijan, Bazarbai. Check your answers. Listen and read to find out. Descriptor: to listen and read for specific information. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful woman called zhibek. She was famous all over the world for both her beauty and her intelligence. Great kings and princes came to ask for her hand in marriage, but zhibek decided that she would only marry the man she truly fell in love with. Despite all their efforts and expressive gifts, none of them could capture her heart. Far away across the steppe, there lived a handsome young man called Tulegen. After hearing the songs of zhibek's beauty, he had a strong desire to meet her. When his father, the wealthy Bazarbai, found out about Tulegen's plan, he was very angry because Tulegen's family and zhibek's family were great enemies. Besides, it was the tradition in those days that the father chose his son's bride for him. However, Tulegen was strong-willed and wouldn't listen to his father. The next day, he got on his horse and rode off to find zhibek. After riding for days, he arrived at her yurt, where he saw the beautiful zhibek, and they fell in love straight away. They promised each other that they would get married despite the hatred between their families. The wicked Bekijan, who was the leader of zhibek's tribe, was furious when he heard the news. He didn't want her to marry Tulegan. "This man is the son of Bazarbai, one of our great enemies. I cannot allow zhibek to marry him," he said. Full of hatred, Bekijan made a plan to kill Tulegan secretly. While the young man was traveling to meet his beloved, Bekijan and his friends leaped out and attacked him. Tulegan fought bravely, but there were too many of them. After a long fight, the evil Bekijan and his friends finally killed him. The young man's last words as he died were "zhibek." At that very moment, zhibek had a terrible dream. In her dream, she was with Tulegan, but when she reached out to him, he disappeared. She woke up with her heart full of fear and ran quickly to her friends. She told them about her dream and they comforted her. "Don't worry about it, it's just a silly dream," they said. Then Bekijan arrived with the news of Tulegan's death. When he told zhibek, she fell to the ground in horror. Her friends tried to calm the young woman, but she wouldn't listen to them. Her awful dream had come true, and her beloved Tulegan was dead. The heartbroken zhibek left her yurt and walked alone across the steppe until she came to a high cliff. Unable to imagine living without Tulligan, the young woman jumped off the cliff to her death. Task 2. Check your answers. How are these names related to Kızılcık? Tulligan, Bikijan, Bazarbai. Yes, you are right. Tulligan is the man Kızılcık falls in love with. Bikijan is the leader of Kızılcık's tribe. Bazarbai is Tulligan's father. Task 3. Read the extract and choose the correct answer. A, B, or C. Descriptor. To read for specific information. Let's check your answers. 1. Why did Kızılcık not marry the man who came to ask for her hand? Yes, it's B. She wasn't in love with any of them. 2. Why didn't Bazarbai want Tulligan to marry Kızılcık? Yes, it's A. Because their families were great enemies. 3. Which of the following is true about Bikijan? Yes, it's C. He was the leader of a tribe. 4. What happens in the end? Yes, it's A. Kızılcık kills herself. Check these words. Intelligence, ask for somebody's hand in marriage, effort, gift, capture, desire, enemy, strong-willed, wicked, hatred, beloved, leap out, attack, bravely, reach out, disappear, comfort, ground, heartbroken, cliff. Task 4. Find examples of direct speech in the text. Which reporting verbs are used with these sentences? Now report the sentences. Descriptor. To identify direct speech and reporting verbs. To practice reported speech. Let's check your answers. This man is the son of Bazarbai, one of our great enemies. I cannot allow Kızılcık to marry him. Don't worry about it. It's just a silly dream. Yes, you are right. He said that man was the son of Bazarbai, one of their greatest enemies. He could not allow Kızılcık to marry him. They said not to worry about it. It was just a silly dream. Task 4. Complete the graphic organizer below with the adjective the writer uses in the story to describe the characters. Descriptor. To complete a graphic organizer, to identify adjectives. For example, Kızılcık, intelligent, etc. Let's check your answers. Yes, you are right. Kızılcık is intelligent, beautiful, famous, heartbroken. Tulligan, handsome, young, strong-willed, beloved. Bikijan, wicked, evil. Task 5. Think. Why do you think that Tulligan and Kızılcık's families hated each other so much? Can you think of other stories with a similar theme? Descriptor. To express an opinion and expand the topic. Let's check your answers. For example, I think they hated each other because the fathers were from different tribes and they may have had a war with each other in the past. A similar story is Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. Task 6. Choose the correct preposition. Descriptor. To practice preposition. Let's check your answers. Yes, you are right. 1. The tribe is famous for its customs. 2. The sad news came as a shock. 3. The yurt was full of children. 4. She was tired after her long walk. 5. People lived very differently in the past. 6. He loved his friend like a brother. Task 7. Put the events in the order they happened. Descriptor. 2 other events. Let's check your answers. Yes, you are right. 1E. Tuligen decided to go and meet zhibek. 2A. zhibek and Tuligen met and fell in love. 3C. Bikijan decided to kill Tuligen. 4G. Bikijan and his friends killed Tuligen. 5B. zhibek woke up from a horrible dream. 6F. Bikijan told zhibek that Tuligen was dead. 7D. zhibek jumped off a cliff and died. Your home task. Imagine the story didn't end like this. Change the ending. Reflection. Please answer these questions. What did I learn? What is important about what we did? How can I apply this in a new situation? Are there patterns I recognize? My dear students, we were active today. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.